Hi, OLA. My name is Nina de Gramont. I'm the author of The Christie Affair, which comes out on February 1st, 2022. The book is inspired by Agatha Christie's 11-day disappearance in 1926. On the morning of December 3rd, 1926, her husband Archie Christie asked her for a divorce because he wanted to marry his mistress. As you can imagine, she was very devastated by this news, and that night her car was discovered abandoned on the edge of a chalk pit not far from her home. Her suitcase was in the back seat, her driver's license was in the back seat, her fur coat was in the back seat, but she was nowhere to be found. And an enormous hunt, missing person search was launched that lasted 11 days and sparked global headlines until finally she was found in the north of England, in Yorkshire, at a spa hotel, registered under her husband's mistress's last name. The Christie Affair is a fictional imagining of what might have happened during those 11 days. It's narrated by a fictional version of Archie Christie's mistress. And I wanted to write it because it was really moving to me to think of someone like Agatha Christie, who's so admired and so accomplished, and in her photos always cut such a stalwart, admirable picture, to think of her being heartbroken and devastated like the rest of us. My heart goes out to her when I hear the story, and I just thought it would be interesting to humanize her and imagine the ways that she might reconstruct her sense of self and reimagine the way her own life could be once her life as she'd known it had fallen apart. I love thinking of this book in libraries. I was just reading a quote by Jonathan Franzen. I'll paraphrase it. I might not get it exactly right, but he said that reading is where we first learn how to be alone. And for me, libraries were one of the first places I learned to entertain myself. I grew up in Englewood, New Jersey. I used to walk by myself down to the Englewood Library. I had a library card from a very young age and loved to discover writers in the stacks. I remember discovering Edward Egar's The Half Magic down there in the children's room, and later on being in high school and going to the library to procrastinate doing my homework while I was pretending to do my homework and discovering Tender as the Night by Scott Fitzgerald. So nothing is more thrilling to me than imagining somebody procrastinating or looking for their next favorite book and never having heard of the Christie Affair and just coming upon it on the library shelf and starting to read it and wanting to read the whole thing. I will read the first paragraph of the book. The first section in the book is called Here Lies Sister Mary, and it begins, "A long time ago in another country, I nearly killed a woman. It's a particular feeling, the urge to murder. First comes rage, larger than any you've ever imagined. It takes over your body so completely, it's like a divine force, grabbing hold of your will, your limbs, your psyche. It conveys a strength you never knew you possessed. Your hands, harmless until now, rise up to squeeze another person's life away. There's a joy to it. In retrospect, it's frightening, but I dare say in the moment it feels sweet, the way justice feels sweet." That's the beginning of The Christie Affair. Thank you, OLA, and goodbye.